In this video, I'm going to show you a workaround for Airtable's absolutely terrible homepage. Now, some context here. This is something that they rolled out in probably April of 2023, and then back in June of 2023, they required everybody to use this new homepage. Previously, from April to June, I believe there was an option where you could actually roll it back to version 1. The original home screen. But now they've forced this upgrade to everybody. And honestly, in my opinion, it's resulted in a lot of productivity falling off. I think it's really confusing. You can't find the things you need. And overall, it just sucks. And Airtable's really, as much as I like them, and the tool can absolutely change your business and your life, is really good for project management, really good for team management, really good for documenting SOPs and trainings, even good for a simple CRM as well. So many possibilities there, and I have other videos on my channel where you can learn about that. So subscribe to my channel and watch out for those videos if you want to learn how to use Airtable and the wonderful possibilities that it gives you in your business. But for all that I like about Airtable, it just seems sometimes that they are a little bit out of touch with the small business owners. They're really, really focused on enterprise. It's so funny. They'll roll out an update sometimes and some new features, and they'll send an article to their entire email list, everybody, even people on the free plan. The whole article will be talking about this awesome new feature. And then it's like, oh yeah, all these new features are for enterprise only. And it's just like, well, thanks. And they talk about it sometimes in like an enterprise hobnob, kind of snobby tone. Like they're just super enterprise focused. Nevertheless, raise a concern, offer a solution. That's a core value at my company, Zeus. And I'm raising a concern, about Airtable's homepage here, but I'm also bringing a solution to the table as well. So this right here, this is what their homepage looks like right now. You can see I have my different workspaces here, and it's just like not good. This is pretty overwhelming, and I can favorite a couple of bases here, but it doesn't favorite them for the rest of my team. And then where do I find my favorites? You might not know unless you're like an Airtable expert. You actually have to drop this down, and then your favorites will be in there. And then it's sorting by when I last opened the base. And I just don't find that to be helpful at all. Like I want to configure my bases here, right? This is a base, this is a base, this is a base. I want to configure these to be in the same order every time. Like that's what you used to be able to do. I'd have my team hub right here. I'd have my learning management system right here. I'd have my project management system right here. And then I'd have my CRM right next to it. And it's like, okay, those are the 4 things I need right there at the top. You don't really have that here. And again, like I said earlier, they're just not listening. As you can see on community.airtable.com, this is their community here. People are posting a lot of stuff about this. Like this isn't the only thread about this. Like, is there a way to use the old home screen? The new one sucks. You said it, but we're all thinking of it. Now they're forcing this trash update on everyone. And I'm glad I'm not the only, there's so many people here adding their opinion. They haven't listened. I've been reaching out to them and they're not interested. But here is the solution, because my fear is that if you don't use this solution or a similar solution like this, the power of Airtable is just kind of sapped. Like your team's going to be super confused and they're not going to use the systems because they're confused. And if you don't use the systems in your business, the business will break. Simple as that. So here's what I've got. Step 1, you just got to go to arc.net. This is a free browser. You might be wondering what all this stuff on my sidebar is right here. Well, this is actually my browser. This is Arc. And you can get it. I believe there might be a wait list. Let's see what happens if we download Arc. Oh, okay, so maybe there isn't a wait list anymore. I actually just downloaded it. So again, you can go to arc.net, get this browser. It's really, really good. I think there's only like a couple of things that don't work on this browser, like Twitter ads, the ads manager system. I have to go and use Brave or Google Chrome for that, but it's really about it, other than the odd thing here and there. And it's really good. I don't even have to use the Airtable home screen. I literally just set the team hub here right at the top, then my learning management system. Let me move this. I wish that wasn't there. Then my project management system, then my CRM. I just click right into it. And then I got other helpful stuff too, like my emails and Calendly and ChatGPT and case studies. And then I have a whole folder here of finance, a bunch of folders here, random bookmarks, marketing, folders within folders. These are my bookmarks. These at the top here, these are actually called pins. So I have Slack pinned right here. I have the Airtable homepage pinned right there. I rarely use it. I mostly just use these 4 right here. And then I have my Google Calendar right there. And then it's really cool because if I have like a meeting coming up in 29 minutes, it'll say under the Google Calendar logo right there, it'll say in 29 minutes. It's really cool. And I can see what's on my calendar just by hovering over it. So like this is actually what this is, guys. This is a productivity browser. It was a browser made with productivity in mind, and just little things like that, like this right here. This is a 2-second lean improvement. Thinking about lean methodology, lean thinking, look that up. Maybe I'll do a video on it. No improvement is too small. Just a 2-second improvement. Make a 2-second improvement in your business every day. This is a 2-second improvement you can make today. Just the time saved from not having to like type in calendar.google.com or however you do it. Like I just hover over here and it takes literally a second, which when previously it might have taken me like 30 seconds to see what was on my calendar. These little things add up and make a big difference in your business and your life. Moving on, we have under here, these are not bookmarks. These are just random things that after, I believe, 24 or 12 hours, they clear. So I'll open this up tomorrow and these things won't be here. You can change that setting though, so don't worry about that. And then the coolest thing, there's so many features, and there's probably like a 2-day learning curve, I'm not gonna lie, but I promise you it's worth it. So I have different spaces here. These are different spaces. So I'm fractional COO at a couple of companies, a couple of winners that I really believe in, that I know that we can go far together. And so I have different workspaces for them. So this is my SalesSurf workspace. This is my Safran workspace. This is my WellCopy workspace, right? Whenever I go and do work for any of these companies, I just kind of switch modes, right? I go into these spaces here, and it's a nice focused view where I don't have all of my Zeus stuff, my main company. I don't want that here when I'm working on SalesSurf or Safran or whatever. And then the other cool thing is I can also have a different set of logins for each space. That's another 2-second lean improvement. So I don't have to log in and log out of softwares. I can be logged into one Airtable account in this Zeus workspace, and then I can be logged into another Airtable account in my personal workspace here. Because I do have a separate Airtable account for my own personal use outside of my company. And previously I used to have to log out of my Zeus Airtable account and log into my personal Airtable account. Another thing people do is use different browsers for different logins. You don't have to do that anymore. So arc.net, really, really good browser. And I think they've got some really cool company culture too. I like their updates that they put out, their newsletters, their email updates that they put out. I think they're really doing it well, and they're becoming more and more popular. So I highly recommend it as a solution to Airtable's crappy homepage. You can just bookmark your favorite things, your favorite bases right here, and you'll never have to use Airtable's crappy homepage again. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. And if you like this video, please like it. If you found it valuable, throw a like button. Subscribe on here for more Airtable and general agency operations content, and I'll see you in a future video. Cheers.